Yo, yo, yo. Y'all know I don't even get busy like this at 8 in the morning. I don't even go live like this. But um, you see the title, you know what's going on. Live, what was that? Sunday night? Sunday night, me and Deadass talked about New Jersey Twork not showing up to his battle with Jerry West. And basically giving our initial reactions. Talking about how disappointed we were, talking about what everyone else was saying, how disappointed they were just to know that Twerk would not be battling. Um, it was definitely disappointing to hear, but you know, it was kind of crazy because I think this was the first time a lot of people was remaining in quiet in the URL. You didn't hear a lot of people coming out blaming Twerk for not showing up to his battle, and that left me a little curious. I'm not gonna lie, it left me a little apprehensive about going live on Sunday, but I've also been to events myself. Like I went to Any Given Sunday. I flew down to Atlanta to see Sue Surf versus Cortez. So I know what that feeling is when you literally spend $1,200-$1,500 to see one potential battler or battle. And when it doesn't go down, I understand that initial reaction. But also, like I said in the live, we also hope he was okay because you never know, man. Life happens. If anyone knows that, I certainly do. So I want to get into why Twerk was not at his event or at his battle on Sunday. It was pretty quiet. Twerk wasn't saying much. Anwar hadn't said anything. So it just left a lot of assumptions up in the air. But last night, Twerk came out with a statement, and I want to read it to y'all. And the reason I'm doing this is because y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we got to keep the same energy. If you are battle rap media, if you are a man of integrity, if you're gonna jump out the window on somebody and you incorrect, you should be able to come back, apologize, or at least finish the story off so the whole world knows what's really going on. Don't half step with this because this is this man's reputation. This is this man's legacy. Now, I will say this before we get into his statement. He also has put himself in a very precarious position because he pretty much forego his jacket says he doesn't deserve the right for due process when it comes to like missing battles. Like I said, I miss no words. He went to St. Louis. He's supposed to have a battle. He went to St. Louis, literally flew to St. Louis and was partying in the club. And you hear things of that nature, and we all saw him. Shout out OTFMZ, shout out everybody that was following the URL on Saturday night. You see him on Bourbon Street. You see him on Bourbon Street drinking before the battles. So you can only assume, you know what I'm saying, that he might have been irresponsible. You can only assume that maybe he was drunk, maybe he was hungover, but that wasn't the case, man. So I want to get into this statement and really talk about it. Let's get into it. So he released a statement yesterday on his social media at 10:56 last night. He said, "For those who watch my life on social media, you know I own 3 pit bulls. While away to New Orleans, I left my dog and children under the care of a family member. 2 of my pit bulls got into a really bad fight. In an attempt to break it up, one of the dogs turned on my kid. My dog is not aggressive in any way towards humans. This was indeed a mistake. Nonetheless, my child was injured, and now I may have to put down a dog I've had for over 10 years. There's a lot going on in my mind right now. And even though I was and still am fully prepared for the battle, I knew my performance wouldn't have been what I owe to my loyal fans while dealing with so much at once. So I made the decision to contact the URL and reschedule, fly back home and take care of my family. My child is in better shape. His wounds have been treated and now back home. My dogs are now on a territorial war, and it may result in rehoming or euthanizing. My deepest apologies to everyone." So that's what happened, man. Unfortunately, it sounds like um he has a few pit bulls at his house. There was a dog fight, and one of the dogs turned on his child. Now on his IG, He has videos. I'm not gonna put his son on my social media. That's inappropriate in my eyes. But he does have video footage. You see his son's left arm is bandaged up pretty badly. The pit bull is walking around with the little halo, so he can't bite. He can't, you know what I'm saying? He can't move normally. This is an unfortunate situation, man. First and foremost, I'm a father, and it ain't nothing I wouldn't do for my daughter. So I can only imagine getting a phone call of that nature saying that your child has been hurt, your child has been injured, and in the hospital, and at the hands of not necessarily the hands, but at one of your loyal your dogs did it. You know what I'm saying? I try to word it better, but at the end of the day, his dogs did it. Like, and I know how people feel about their pets, man. It's not them pets is close, man. Them pets is closer to some humans that actual humans are the humans. People love their dogs, and it sounds like Twork really loves his pit bull, and he's heartbroken over this. And again, like I said, when you got a kid involved, you got family involved, you got to get home. You got to get home. So we got to put this story out. I need everyone to share this video. I need everyone to thumbs up the video. Again, you see the post. I did a community post about it. I put his statement up in the thumbnail because it's that important, man. We need to understand that life happens sometimes. And although Twork has definitely, let's be honest, Twork has definitely fumbled many a bags. This wasn't the one. He sounds very contrite. He sounds very obviously he's telling the truth about this. You wouldn't lie about something like this. But it's definitely sad and unfortunate to see. Definitely I want to send prayers up to Twork and his family, his son. Hopefully he has a quick recovery. And you know what I'm saying, to the dogs, like I don't own dogs. I definitely would never own a pit bull, in my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They say a dog is a man's best friend. Unfortunately, this was a tragic accident. His son was attacked by his own dogs. And now we sit back and you see the Summer Madness announcement, which is trivial at this point. You know what I'm saying? The battle with him and Jerry Wess is trivial at this point. Let's make no mistake about it. What's up, David Banks, man? Hey, man, we just out here telling the truth, bro. Like I said, we got to keep the same energy. Media do not be keeping the same energy. We cannot be putting half-ass stories out. I'm firm on that. If we're gonna talk about somebody missing a battle, let's talk about the whole reason they missed the battle. If they have a valid reason, let's bring it to the people. We brought the bullshit to the people. Let's bring the realness to the people. So if we got to clear somebody's name, we got to clear somebody's name. And as a man, I can stand on my own and say, yeah, I said some things, but I also said in that live that I had reached out to Twork before all of this happened, trying to smooth some things over. No, it's true, bro. It's true. It's definitely true. There was an unfortunate accident with his dogs got into a fight, and one of them turned on his son. His son was attacked. You know, if you go to his Instagram story, you can see his son bandaged up. His left arm is bandaged up, his upper arm, and then the pit bull, who I assume attacked his son, has a little halo around. So it's true, bro. It's super true. Now I wish it was. It's tricky. It's tricky. If you the URL, it's tricky. Like, how do you report that? Because that's a personal matter. And you know, when they say personal matters, it could be such a broad statement. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? We thought they was covering up a hangover. Maybe he got arrested or some silly shit like that when he was down in New Orleans. But the story is he had a family incident come up. And at the end of the day, man, prayers up to Twork, prayers up to his family. He said he was prepared. And you know what I'm saying? Jerry West believes he was prepared. But at this point, that's minimal. We need to get the story out that Twork has a valid reason. He's dealing with some family issues right now. He's trying to, his son is recovering from a horrific accident with a dog attack. That's why he had to leave New Orleans. He made the right decision, first of all. He said he was prepped. He said he was ready to go, but his heart wasn't in there. And I ain't gonna lie, my daughter scraped her knee. I'm flying, I'm driving to where she at. You know what I'm saying? As a father, that's what you're supposed to do. When your family needs you, you're supposed to be there. That's what he did. So we gotta commend him on that. We have to commend him on that. We have to give him some bandwidth on this one. This one is true. The story is true. Unfortunately, yes, his son was attacked by one of his own dogs. He has 3 dogs, according to Twork. 2 of the dogs got into a territorial fight against each other, and then one of the dogs turned on his son, and unfortunately, his son was injured in the attack. And so again, when you get that notification, man, you got to get home. So respect the Twork, respect the Tworks. I think he was out here with a woman, you know what I'm saying? They rushed home, they got back to where they needed to be. So yeah, that's what it is. And so I just wanted to get this story out there because I know, you know what I'm saying, I got many let's get to this. He said many people have been fired after giving valid reasons. It's because he has a reputation. He should have saved some of those sick days. Um, so let me say this. I get it. I understand it. Like I said, he lost the grace that we normally give battle rappers because it's so consistent with him. He's missing battles or he's not prepared for battles. I get all that. But sometimes, like my dad always say, a broken clock's right twice a day. Unfortunately, the clock was broke this time for Twork, and the story's real, man. The story is real. You can go to his Instagram story. You can see the videos. Yeah, man. Hey, David, man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate y'all. Hey, if y'all can just donate to the chat or donate to the super chat, $1, anything like that, I definitely appreciate it. Make sure y'all like the comments or like the videos and all that stuff. If you're not following, please make sure that you hit that subscription button. Let me know that you're in the building. But yeah, like I said, I'm consistent, man. And if I talk about a story, I'm gonna talk about it all the way through. And if I'm wrong, I ain't got no problem saying I was wrong. Now, did I jump out the window on Twork? Maybe, but like y'all are saying in the chat, at the end of the day, he has given us valid reasons to assume that he just was irresponsible with the battle, but this wasn't the case. This wasn't that. There was an incident involving his dogs. He has 3 dogs. 2 of the dogs got into a horrific fight, and one of the dogs turned on his son. Could you imagine getting that phone call saying that your child has been attacked by one of your best friends? Hey, David Banks, Murph, I appreciate you, my boy. I definitely appreciate you. I'm on here. I'm giving y'all the real. A lot again. If we gonna be media, let's be media all the way through. Again, we can report the initial reactions, but let's do a follow-up story. Let's clean this shit up because sometimes we gotta do that. And this is just that, man. That's all this is me giving y'all the story as is. He said the dogs don't have discipline. Come on, son. Hey, I get you being funny in the comment section, but it's also a kid involved in this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you got children, but I don't play with mine. That's the only thing I can say. But I get it. He has lost that bandwidth. I get it. But again, this ain't that. This ain't that. So we gotta give Twork a little bit of bandwidth. I would have liked to see hopefully, Anwar can come out with a statement. But that's what it is right now. Twork, prayers up to Twork. Do you have an idea when it could be rescheduled? Probably the same time. B Royal asked, do I have any idea when it could be rescheduled? I think it's probably gonna be that September 10th. September 10th, that's when they're saying fines and Danny may go again. I have when I pulled them all the time without them turning on me, especially if the pit wasn't aggressive with people in the first place. I hear you, Cap. Hey, make sure y'all follow Capology. He in the chat, man. He got his own YouTube. Hey, he one of them ones. He's consistent. Make sure y'all follow him. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And I get you, like, I don't have no experience with dogs, but this is what I will say about my own personal experience. I've seen dogs attack humans. I've seen it. It didn't have to be no pit bull. When they want something, and it's a child, bro. This is a child. It can't be no older than 8 years old. The child wasn't no older than 8 years old, and Twork wasn't there. The dog owner ain't there. And when I've heard pit bulls attack, like I've heard of some of them getting lockjaw and something. I've heard about dogs killing humans, killing other dogs, This could have been way worse, bro. This could have been way worse of a situation than what it was. No, you good, man. Hey, I get it. At the end of the day, we all got our own personal feelings. So I get it, man. Ain't no harm, no foul. But for me, like I said, me and my boy Deadass talked. We talked about it Sunday night. You see the views it got. I want to make sure that we keep that same energy when we find out the full story. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Spin the block tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know it's Temperature Check Tuesdays. Y'all know how it go. Hey, make sure y'all copping this merch too. I got the black tees going for 20. I got beanies. I got the Temperature Check beanies. And I got the Temperature Check jogging suits, man. The beanies is 25 plus shipping. The jumpsuits is $100. That is the hoodie and the sweatpants for $100. I got y'all. Try to let me stand up, guy. This battle. No, that's all we can do, Cap. That's all we can do is try to be stand up and be real niggas out here, man. I keep the same energy. When you see me in Summer Madness, it's gonna be the same type of person, man. I show everybody love, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100 every time. That's all I got. All I got is as a man is my word, and I'm gonna always keep that. And I'm gonna always honor that. So salute to y'all, man. Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Prayers up to Twork, man. Prayers up to his family. Yeah, man. We'll be back tonight, man. Pull up tonight, man. It's a movie. It's a movie. We don't get into it, man. We're gonna get into some battle rap tonight. Appreciate y'all.